My name is Panggabean. My student number 71 2000 and 19099. Everyone must have a different reaction to something that happens in its life, and that reaction is a form of defense against external stimuli. When I was listening to the bad news, when I was at one of the school's spiritual programs, it was to the pain or faith and our beliefs as Christian. And when I arrived there suddenly found out that my mother had developed a because breast cancer, where I had to be shocked, said I'm not expecting it at all because it was so rare. During the course of the program, my mind wasn't at easy because of my mom's condition. When we finished the program, we returned to our homes, and I hugged my mother, who was asleep and unable at the time. Because of her illness, I had been holding on. And then I didn't cry in front of my mom because I knew that I was crying when my mother was about to go anti-surgery for her recovery. My heart was broken because I could not accompany her because I had gone to Salatiga to my ideals. Every day I prayed to the Lord for my mother's healing, and in the end, my mother was cured and knew she is about to do even though she was not as strong as she once was because she is still healing. However, when I am sad, discouraged, sadly, the problem I am facing won't be quickly solved. Maybe I should be more energetic, stronger to deal with the situation or of whatever comes inside me.
Hello everyone, my name is Natania Anastasia and my student number 71 2018 122. I'll answer the question first. My reaction that I will feel excessive anxiety and that over time it will pass if I didn't hear or experience the news. But if I heard any more of the bad news, then I will experience so much anxiety again that I will put me under a lot of stress, as well as suppress my disability. I will probably be numb or have an overactive fear response to the perceived threats, as I am constantly or experiencing the bad news.
My name is Bella Atibi. ID number 71 2018 163. When I first heard the bad news about my mother, when I was in the city of Salatiga, I heard that my mother was going to have surgery. The most painful thing for me was that it coincided with my mother going into the operating room. At the time, I was taking the final semester test, which was done early. Before I was about to enter the test room, I cried because I still had time to talk on my cell phone with my mother. And I feel that I was no longer able to take the test. But my mother said, "Don't cry, but wish you the best and get it to take the test and do your best."
Hello, my name is Kusuma and my student number 71 2018 146. Who do you react when you hear bad news, and who do you find God's purpose in that situation? Uh, my reaction when I hear bad news, of course, the first time I will be shocked, shocked and confused. Even in some situations, I experience panic.
One thing I can give you, maybe when I get this trial, the Lord has the greatest plan of my life. Through this trial may I more than give thanks for the affection He has on me. I believe that when we are having the greatest trial of problem of our lives, there must be a Lord in the midst of it who is about to help us. The point is that we keep our spirits up against any trial in our lives. Thank you. God bless you.
I'll answer the second question. The Lord created man in the image and likeness of God with a purpose that the Lord meant man to live holy and eternal, according to the will of the Lord, and always praised and glorified the name of the Lord with joy and gladness. The Lord also gave man reason and free will, so that man could cause and determine what man would do. Yet at times, every human is so intensive to God's commands that we are often wrong in making decisions that are in our life and are not in harmony with God's will. Even in whatever circumstance, the Lord is still with us and leads us back to the plan. Each human has different life experience and is challenging to endure, so it can shake or fight. Therefore, we as His people must always follow what the Lord commands is in our life in the world, and the Lord will always give us strength and comfort. Thank you.
Those words were that strengthened me, and the edition of the friends who were with me at the time, who calmed me down and encouraged me, made me calmer even more. Before I entered it, I prayed for God, help for my mother, who will be struggling in the operating room, and for me, who will also be fighting in the test room. I also entered the test room. The midst of my sadness, the score I got was very satisfying. Then I took. I believe that this was all because of God's goodness for me. But the good grace didn't make me forget that my mother was still here, there. In the struggle to undergo surgery, I went back to the boarding house, and until evening I waited for news from my family in the village. Suddenly, I got a call from my father, who said that my mother had finished the surgery and is now doing well. It's a very extraordinary gift that I can receive at once from God. I believe what I experienced at the time was all with God's permission. But God gives trials that will never exceed our limit, and everything God does in my life is certain will bring something very beautiful and extraordinary for us human. For that, whatever I experience, I was put my hope in God, and I believe God will never leave me and family in a downturn. God is with us now and forever.
In that situation, sometimes I can see God intention when I have shared the problem I face with people or close friend. When I share with others, it means that I have it means that I have escaped from the situation and even found God's purpose from the incident. Thank you.